What's up, guys? It's Wally. Today we're going to be doing some battles with the rental team featuring a Grassy Seed Unburden Sneasler. Now, I know a lot of people have already found this strategy before and have used it to some pretty good success, but especially now that we're getting into Regulation H, I think that this is a strategy that could work really well for a lot of teams. I mean, a lot of teams already have Rillaboom. Rillaboom is a great Pokemon because of Fake Out Pressure, being able to set the grassy terrain, having a priority move on the grassy terrain with the Grassy Glide. Again, it's a really great Pokemon that's going to be on a lot of teams. So if you're looking for another Pokemon to really complement it, Sneasler's a really great one. It has the ability Unburden, which means that once it ends up losing its item, it ends up doubling its speed. And when you have the Grassy Seed on it, if you put that out next to Rillaboom, that's going to proc right away. You're going to be able to get a defense boost, and you're going to be able to double your speed. So Sneasler, which is already a fast Pokemon, is going to become even faster, and that means that it's going to be extremely difficult to be able to outspeed. Obviously, it'd be pretty tough against a Trick Room team, but if you don't see Trick Room, this is going to be one of the fastest Pokemon out there. And when you have really strong stab moves like Close Combat and Dire Claw, which is a move that also has the ability to proc some kind of status on the Pokemon that you end up hitting, it's going to be really, really great to be able to get a lot of that big damage before they even get a chance to move. And not just that, but you also have access to Rock Slide. And that's great because, again, since Sneasler is going to be one of the fastest Pokemon on the field, chances are you're going to go faster than both of your opponents. That means that you hit them with the Rock Slide and you have that chance of being able to flinch them as well. So it might be kind of like a wasted turn for them. So that's why Sneasler, especially with that Rock Slide, is going to be extremely good. And even though you don't want to necessarily count on flinches, still a really good possibility to end up happening as well. So again, if you guys are using Rillaboom, I think that Sneasler is going to be a really great complement to it, and I'm really excited to see if that is going to be the possibility here today. And before we get into the battles, I just want to send a big thank you out to our buddy Ashura, who is the one who allowed me to end up using this team. So again, thank you very much, Ash. But we'll get into some battles, but before we do, as always, if you guys are new here, just haven't yet, please make sure to go down and hit the subscribe button. If you guys do enjoy the video, please make sure to drop a like too. But let's get into the battles. Well, looks like we're starting Sneasler versus Sneasler, huh? Not necessarily the greatest thing for us, but it's alright. It looks like it might be kind of like a very similar strategy, you know? So, let's start with Sneasler and Rillaboom, just to be able to proc that Grassy Seed. We're also going to bring Gholdengo. Although, do we start Talonflame? Because they may be starting Talonflame as well. No, because they have Fake Out Pressure too. That's alright. I'm okay with that. And then I think we're actually going to end up ending with... It's not going to be great against the poison, but it'll be okay against everything else. Let's go Primarina. Obviously, it's not going to be good against grass either, but, you know. We'll figure it out as it comes. We'll see what they end up leading with. I'm assuming it's going to be a very similar strategy to ours, where, hey, they'll end up bringing out, you know, like Rillaboom or something like that to be able to proc their Grassy Seed and all that stuff. And that is not what they lead. Good thing, though, is this does weaken the power of an Earthquake, though, and that's going to be nice, especially for Sneasler. And the fact that we're +1 in our defense, too, it's going to be a big help as well. So, I feel like we're in a good spot. I think we're going to actually go Rock Slide here. We can hit both, which would be extremely nice. And let's try to fake them out, too. I mean, that makes sense. The good thing here is at least we're not going to get the rough skin damage, you know? It is possible that they go into Rillaboom on this one, though, which would not be great, but... Oh, okay, cool. Well, I mean, that does kind of work for me. I'm okay with that. Alright, so here's what we're going to do now. We know that Sneasler is faster. So, honestly, the Close Combat's going to be a better move. That's going to bring us down to -1 for our defense, but again, I don't think that they have any other ground move besides, like, Earthquake. So let's go Close Combat over there. Let's see if we can just pick that up, and let's go for the Wood Hammer. That's not great. Should have went Dire Claw. Oh well. What can you do, right? Still pick it up with the crit. That's awesome. We go back down to neutral for our defense. -1 in our special defense, which is unfortunate. But we will end up getting the Wood Hammer over into that dragon over there. Question is, can we pick it up? That's actually not bad for us. Because depending on how much this does... It's actually not bad. Yeah, I know. Rough skin damage, that's fine. But, positive thing is that is now in Grassy Glide range. And they've already used their Terra. Your lefties as well. But let's see, 120 versus, what is it, 50? For the power of Grassy Glide? I think we'll be fine. Oh, maybe I'm wrong. Alright, Sneasler. Yeah, that's not going to help, unfortunately. And we could go Rock Slide again. I'm going to go Rock Slide again. Sneasler might get taken out to a Brave Bird. Let's go for a Grassy Glide over there. Yeah, that makes sense. They go Tailwind or they go with the... Oh, they do! Sweet! That makes this a whole hell of a lot easier. Grassy Glide at this point might not pick it up, though. That's the downside. But we should be able to pick them up with a Rock Slide right here. Yeah, 4X effective. No shot. Alright, Sneasler. We might need to protect them on this next one. Yeah. Yeah, at this point, I don't think... Unless we got a crit, Grassy Glide ain't picking that up. And that's unfortunate. The crazy thing is the fact that we haven't taken any damage with Sneasler yet. Speak of the devil. There's the Grassy Seed as well. Like I said, very similar strategy to what we have. And they definitely relied on us to set that up. Not ideal. That's alright. Let's protect on this one. And I'm also going to go with the Grassy Glide and see how far we can take them down. That's fine. We're going to end up losing Rilla on this one. Good damage, though. Okay. Dire Claw, that'll take us out. And now, what are they going to do? Dragon Claw, makes sense. I wonder if we're still going to be faster than them. They do have Tailwind, but we're unburdened. And we're fast. Honestly, I think Dengo's going to be the right call here. So let's go Dengo. Let's just go with a, shit, what's the name of the move? Make It Rain. We can just go for a Make It Rain. They may just protect, but I'm still going to do that anyways. And we could just go Shadow Ball, but I'm still going to go Make It Rain anyways, just in case. It's going to be probably our strongest move anyways. That makes sense. They may actually go for the, Oh. Okay. I think maybe they were expecting us to Terrasilize there, and they were trying to scout out and see what we were going to do, but instead, they do that, and wait, do they have one more turn to Tailwind? I might have miscounted. Grass is gone. And yeah, they have one more Tailwind. Yeah, I miscounted. That's okay, though, because you know what? trust that we have the speed. Let's go for the close combat over there and let's protect with Gholdengo. I want to get the ground mon out of here first. Can't believe they have acrobatics. Actually, yeah, I can. I can believe that they have acrobatics. There's the EQ. That's great because that allows them to get hit. And now we don't have to worry about them anymore. Isn't that a beautiful thing? And now they also lose Tailwind. Granted, they do go up in their health with the lefties. But Tailwind's gone. And we're in a good spot. And that also means that we can terrestrialize Gholdengo now. And we don't have to worry about anything. Let's just go with the Moonblast. Let's Terra. And let's go with the Make It Rain. This will actually be good to see, too. Who's going to be faster, Garchomp or the Cheese Stick? My guess is probably the Dragon, but I've seen stranger things. Well, obviously they're going to be faster on that because of the Protect, but that's fine. Obviously Gholdengo is going to outspeed Primarina, which is good. Kind of. Actually, that doesn't really matter too much. But yeah, I get it. Doing that just to be able to get a little extra HP. But honestly, I don't think there's anything that they can do. Yeah, I don't think there's anything they can necessarily do that would be able to KO us. So, just go for it again. Goldie goes first. Nice, so we do outspeed. Perfect. That's what we're talking about, and there's no way they were going to be able to survive a single target. Make it rain. So Sneasler actually got in there. It's just unfortunate that they, the Sneasler too, that was unburdened, and they were able to outspeed us and get us with those acrobatics. But either way, we still picked up the win, and that's the most important thing. Good game. All right, so I wonder who they're bringing. Either way, though, I think we know what we have to do. Let's go you. Let's go you. May as well get that unburden up, right? Make sure that we're faster. I don't think we need a Tailwind for it. So let's just start those two. We're also bring Hydreigon, and I'm going to bring Gholdengo as well. Let's give ourselves a little bit of a challenge too. I don't want to have the Tailwind. Primarina, minus the fact that they do have Belly Bolt, could actually be pretty damn good right here too, but again, let's just go with, because we haven't brought Hydreigon, so let's bring them. Let's see if they can actually work here. Who do they lead, though? Oh, of course. Makes sense. So here's the good thing. No matter what, we outspeed them. Because there we go. So we're going to fake out Koraidon. And let's just go with the Rock Slide. Why not? Perfect. Oh, good. Survived by Volcarona. Wow. Now, Quiver Dance is not fun, but we still outspeed them. And isn't that just the most important thing here? Yeah, you may be +1, but we're unburdened. So, now you got lefties too. That's going to be a little rough. Sorry, Rilla, you're just going to have to stay in there. You're going to Wood Hammer over there, and we're going to go for another Rock Slide. Take out Volcarona. Can we get them to flinch again? Obviously, the first one was on a fake out, not this one. Nope. They do lower our attack by 1. It's a little rough, but still, despite the fact that this is going to be resisted, still going to do a decent amount of damage, especially for being at -1. It's unfortunate that we are going to be -1 with Sneasler, though. But what we get a chance to do, though, is go for... Ah, yeah. Okay. I think we're going to go into Gholdengo. And I'm actually going to go for the Dire Claw over there. If we could actually proc some kind of status, that would be huge. Preferably sleep. Or none. Is that a crit on Sneasler? No, never mind. That was actually normal damage. Ooh, in the electric terrain, we're going to be able to get that terrain back. Don't worry. Okay. Sorry, we're still in a good spot. Look at that. Got the lefties going. I'm even going to get a nasty plot here. And we're going to go for a close combat this time. We're almost done, so may as well do it. May as well. Yeah. We'll pick up the KO there. Hey, even on the crit. We're going to get knocked out to what I would imagine to be... maybe a parabolic charge? Look at the nasty plot, though. That's going to be important. Get up to +2. Wow, some good damage on Gholdengo, too. But us being at +2 is going to be a big help, and the fact that we're going to be taking away the terrain here as well is going to be nice, too. And we got lefties. That's great. And we have Hydreigon in the back. And we still have Terra. Oh, hi. Oh, you're a Ghostmon, aren't you? That's not going to be ideal. That's not going to be ideal. Let's hope that we can outspeed. I don't think we're going to be able to, but let's give it a shot. Let's do that, and I'm not even going to bother faking out. We're just going to go for the Wood Hammer. May as well try to just take him out. We do outspeed. Take them down in 1. I love Decidueye, so it just sucks to see it get taken out in 1. That's alright. Now we got the Wood Hammer. This will end up getting him down pretty damn far. Unfortunately now, they're going to have another Parabolic Charge. Or they're going to go Acid Spray. Oh, poor Rilla. I don't think that's really going to matter much, honestly, but... yeah, especially considering the fact I think that's the last one, right? Yeah, because we knocked out Volcarona, Koraidon, and we just took out Decidueye. Yeah. So we're going to be fine here. Belly Bolt is going to be done after 1 Shadow Ball, and we're going to end up picking up this victory. Not even going to bother with the Grassy Glide. Oh, please don't tell me that you're going to be like a normal type. Either way, we would still pick it up with the Wood Hammer. Yeah. No, we're going to be fine. We both outspeed, which means that we're going to be able to probably just take it out with the Shadow Ball here. And that should be enough. Even though Belly Bolt looks awesome with the light bulb on top of its head, we got to send it back to its Pokeball, and we got to just claim the victory. So Sneasler actually came in handy there, despite the fact that, it went to -1 and then -2 because of the Breaking Swipe, but still was able to pick it up with a close combat. The Dire Claw, despite the fact that we didn't proc any kind of status, still did some pretty good stuff too. Good game. Oh, now this is a really interesting team. Pretty damn cool, I'm not going to lie. But it doesn't look like we're going to really need much speed here. But we're still going to give it a shot anyways. Let's go Rilla, let's go Sneasler. Let's see, Primarina would actually really benefit from the rain, especially with the Mystic Water. And also we have Moonblast. We'll give Primarina a shot. Why not? And then lastly, I think we might be able to bring Hydreigon. I don't think that that's going to be horrible. We might have to terrestrialize them if we get... Yeah, if we get Kyogre out of there, we might have to. Only because the fighting, the dragon, all that kind of stuff is going to be a little rough for it. But I really want to bring the choice specs. I want to see how much damage that's really going to do for us. So let's see right here. And they're going to lead with the Ogre. It makes sense, though, you know? So let's just hope that they don't have Aerial Ace. Yeah, I know. Good for you and your rain. Let's just go for the fake out. May as well. And we could go Rock Slide. I kind of want to go Dire Claw over there, if I'm being honest. I want to see if I can proc something. I'm guessing that's going to be Ogre. Give me a sleep, please. Bro, we can't even get any kind of proc. That's rough. And goodbye, Rilla. Should have went for the Rock Slide. And a special one, too. That's kind of crazy, I'm not going to lie. Not in a bad way. Not in a bad way, but definitely not in a good way for us. Either way, though, now we have Primarina. The good thing about Primarina here is the fact that we could go Hyper Voice. That's going to be neutral over there. And we can actually do some really good stuff with that. Going into fighting is not going to help us at all. That is not going to take away any issue that we have. But we are going to go for the Rock Slide. And we're going to hope that we can pick up a flinch or two. Come on. Nice crit. That's huge. Wow, I was not expecting them to have Thunder. But thankfully the Hyper Voice picks them up, and we also get them down to the yellow. That's a little unfortunate, though. I mean, the fact that they didn't have Protect, I guess, leads me to believe that they would have, obviously, an extra move aside from the 2 Water and probably Ice Beam. You know? Ooh, this might actually be really good for us right here. I'm not going to lie. So, let's go for the Moonblast over there. And let's go for the Close Combat. It's going to be our strongest move. And we need to pick them up. So we take Kyogre out. That's beautiful. Yes, we do lower our defense and special defense by 1 stage. But we still should be fine. Now we got the Moonblast, which is super effective. And it takes Spiritomb right out. That's beautiful. Oh, man. I was so worried with that Hurricane Dragonite, I'm not going to lie. But now it looks like we're in a good spot. We have the speed no matter what. And all we got is Lucario left. So, let's go for that Hyper Voice. Let's go for the close... Wait. Yeah, they already Terra'd. And let's go for the Close Combat. And let's call this one a game. Way to go, Sneasler. Thank you very much for having that unburdened speed. And again, the fact that it's already a fast Pokemon just makes it even better. Kind of like Hawlucha, but a little bit better, even so. But there we go. Really great game. So even though this is something that I know a lot of you guys have already found out over the past couple of regulations, but Unburdened Sneasler is actually pretty damn good. And especially now that we're getting into Regulation H without any of the box legends or even any of the other legendaries too, like Urshifu and all that, I think Sneasler could have a bigger place in the meta. I mean, again, being really fast already is great, but having the Unburden where it doubles your speed where you're not holding an item makes it even faster. Obviously, you're not going to want to use that against Trick Room, but still, if you don't see Trick Room on their side, it's a damn good thing to go with. When you put Rillaboom out there, proc that Grassy Seed, you get that +1 to defense, you're going to be faster, and then obviously Dire Claw is a really great move. It can potentially proc any kind of status. It's another stab move too. Close Combat, another really good stab move. And then Rock Slide, which is great because it has the chance to make Pokemon flinch, and considering the fact that Sneasler is going to be more than likely faster than everyone on the field, you have a chance to make both of your opponents flinch. So again, Sneasler is a really great mon, and with that Grassy Seed becomes even bulkier and a lot faster as well. So if you're looking for that one Pokemon to place next to Rillaboom, I think you guys definitely found it. But thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And again, big thank you out to our buddy Ash, who was the one that allowed us to use this team. But if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to go down and drop a like. If you're new, subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time.